Okay. All right. Good. Pull this over. All right. We should be rocking and rolling. Interesting title. Yeah, read the description. Read the description. All right, Dueling Warrior. I got to do 5 more duel matches. Okie dokie. Let's do some duel matches. Do I need to do anything else? Oh, okay. We're going in. My order, I gotta play as hybrids, okay? Let's see. Let's go Kyoshin to start off. Oh, a Kyoshin mirror match. This will be interesting. Oh man, this Kyoshin, he's very colorful. I love how mine is very basic, like very plain, while his is like going all over the place with his fanciness. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's see who the superior weeb is. All right, the first round of the Battle of Weebs goes to me. Man, I can barely contain myself. The second round of the Battle of Weebs goes to me. The Battle of Weebs. Oh man, I almost don't want to win. That means I'm the bigger weeb. What? Raven will win the duel, believe it. Oh no, Naruto's in here. Oh, good move. All right. Okay, good move. All right, third round goes to him. He's gotten a little smarter, but now he's relying a lot more on his all guard, so I need to watch that. I need to watch that. All right, here we go. Oh, good move. And I am the Ultra Weeb. Believe it. Kaizuko ni ore wa naru. I'm even speaking the moon speak. So desu ne. Which hero's a bigger weeb, Kyoshin or Shinobi? I'm gonna lean on Kyoshin. I'm probably gonna lean on Kyoshin on that one. All right, four more duel matches. Let's go. Let's go. We got this. Raven, what if you were president? If I were president, oh God. I'd make some changes, boy. I'd make some big changes. Raven, you playing solo tonight? I don't know yet. I need to think about it. I'm doing duels right now because I've got an order, but I'll think about it. Did I hear that Metatron's mother passed away? Yeah, I heard about that. I'm very sorry to hear that. My prayers are with him. My prayers are definitely with him and his family. That is not cool. That is not fun. I can't even imagine how much that hurts. But you know that is unfortunately part of life. We lose the ones we love over time. Yep. All right, next hybrid. Next hybrid. Let's go monkey. Let's go the monkey. Sun Wukong. Oh no. Well, I probably will not win this one. I'm not good at fighting the heavies. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Okay. I found the best way to fight these guys is to just be hyper aggressive. Crap. Honestly, I found that the best way to deal with Gokis is to be hyper aggressive. What you got to do is try to hit them fast as they're winding up an attack. Because their hyper armor takes a second, like just a second to activate. So if you can interrupt them before they get there, that's what you want to do. Okay, we're not saluting this time. All right, 2 rounds to me. Phew. Hey there, Raven. Thanks for your videos. Hey, no problem. Glad to make them. So we're going to monkey. Well, there's not a bear hero, Hannah. There's no bear hero, so I kind of have to. Whoa, read that one. What the? Okay, this dude didn't parry a single light last time. Now he's parrying all of them. What the hell? What happened? Like, last match, my lights were getting through no problem. Now he's parried all of them. Okay, all right. It's a little surprising. What the? Dude! This dude turned on the parries. Yeah, we're done with you, boy. I don't know how you suddenly turned on your light parry skill, but you did. Raven, wouldn't the Vikings be bear heroes? And I mean that there's not like a specific bear hero. Have I seen the new execution for Warden? Yes, and I love it. It's excellent. It's probably the best Hero Fest execution we've seen so far. It's just so good. All right. Still got to get 3 more. Let's find someone else to fight. All right. Let's go. Let's go Ocelotl. I don't go Ocelotl all that much. Another one! Are you for real? Stop it, game! I don't want more of these. All right. Dang. You got me. All right. This is not going to go my way, I fear. All right. Okay. I thought he was going to go for his heavy, but no. Another light parry. Am I that predictable? What the heck? Man, am I that predictable? Am I that easy to read? You got me with the man. 2 Shugokis in a row with god tier light parries. I don't even know. All right. All right. No, I don't want to hear a neat spoiler for Lies of P because I plan to play it at some point, so keep your mouth shut. What? Man, I don't even know what that was. $10 from that one mime. In fealty to the Raven Lord, by the grace of the Ninth Faction, I hereby sign the death warrant of Shugoki mains and condemn hundreds of souls to new heroes. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Goki. I've never been a big fan of Goki. I feel like they really are small brain plays. Oh, he wants to go again. Sure. Why not? Let's go again. But thank you for the $10, that one, mime. Appreciate it. My controller battery's running low. Let me put this on the charger. Alright. Who can I go this time that might throw him off? Still gotta be a hybrid. Be a Fira. Let's try a Fira. She might throw him off. Berserker this time? Alright. Alright. Alright, let's do this. You coming down here? Thank you. There we go. This one may not go as well for him, I fear. Because I'm not good at fighting Gokis. I really am not, but if you hand me an Aphira and give me put me up against someone who's not a Goki, I might have a chance. Okay, good move. Oh, he's going for those deflects now. Yeah, he's trying to read deflects. Yeah. So what this guy does is he basically waits for me to turn, like he waits for my indicator to turn red because he anticipates a light attack to open, and he immediately dodges to get his deflect. So we'll bait him a little bit. We'll throw some heavies and see if we can't bait him into that dodge. There we go. This guy's good. This guy's really good. I can't get... He's really good at reading lights, which makes this a lot harder for me. Yes, I know I can parry during it. I'm just not good at it. Got him that time. No, this guy doesn't really play like an assassin. An assassin would move a lot and use a lot of dodge attacks and cancellations. He plays more like a heavy or a hybrid, where he waits on your opponent to attack and then capitalize on hyper armor. Yeah, he's waiting for lights. God dang it. Almost had him. Almost had him. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, how many more duels do I have left? I think two. I think I have two left. Let me check. No, one more. I've only got to do one more duel. Alright, well, oh wait, how many more hybrid orders? Oh man, I got a lot more hybrid slayers to do. Okay, well, let's find a new guy. I'm not fighting him again. Done with that guy. Everyone got any books, good books you recommend? Plenty. I read all the time. I need to know a genre. Alright. Last one. Let's see. We're still going to play a hybrid. Aramusha. Let's go Aramusha. Let's mix things up. Fantasy or sci-fi? I definitely recommend the Caiaphas Cain series by Sandy Mitchell. It's a great Warhammer 40K book. For fantasy, let's see. Lord of the Rings, if you haven't read that, is top tier. St. Godfrey's pretty good. Um, let's see. Trying to think of obscure ones. I'll look at my library later. Okay. Okay, he was anticipating that. I tried to do, I did a dodge attack on instinct. That was my fault. Ranger's Apprentice is a good one. Okay. You recommend the Tales of Nicholas Flamel? That sounds like a Harry Potter book. I don't recommend. Not going down that easy. Pretty sure Ronins don't fight with Straw Hat. I wouldn't recommend fighting with Straw Hats in general. It's not something I would recommend. Whoa, I didn't know you could parry right after a dodge like that. Damn! Everyone, today's For Honor moment was really funny. Yeah, you said that earlier, I saw. Raven, your favorite anime is One Piece, you loon. What's that got to do? Oh. Well, I mean, that's anime, not real life. Alright. What the hell? Suddenly my stamina just all vanished. God. This is why I don't play duels. I suck at them. Louis vibes with a straw hat and sandals. Yeah, but again, that's anime. Alright, well, I'm done with dueling orders. Thank goodness. Alright. Let's pull out of that. Not doing that again. Let's go into the menu now. That was annoying. Alright, still gotta play hybrid. Kinda want to go Varangian. Actually, you know what? Let's torture myself. I feel like torturing myself. feel like kicking my own ass for some reason. All right, let's do it. How come I missed that guard break opportunity? What? What the hell? What the? What happened? The Kyoshin just vanished and then a peacekeeper ran up and killed me. What? That was so weird.
You captured Zone B. You lost Zone A.
All right. All right. Let's take A.
You captured Zone A. You lost.
Lost B, but that's okay.
You lost Zone A.
That hyper armor, though. Crap. Crap. For a moment, I thought I was going to activate the Highlander part of my brain, and then I remembered you have none. Hey, Raven, I have the full set of Apollyon. Awesome. They do have a training mode. Yeah, I know about... Lee, you misunderstand. I have done the training mode for every character. I know their movesets, but knowing the moveset and being good at it does not a hero make. I am just really bad at Highlander. That's all there is to it. I'll tell you part of my problem with them, too. And this is something that I don't think a lot of... This is something I should have brought up in my video, but I did not. As a console player, it makes it even harder. Because when you're a console player, the heavy attack button is just below the light attack button. And in order to maintain your offensive stance, you have to hold down the heavy attack button, which makes it a lot harder. So, like, if I were to go into offensive stance, I have to have my trigger finger that I would normally use for heavy attacks and light attacks on that button. So what I need to do is to do my heavy attacks, I need to let go of that button and then hold it back down again. If I want to do a light attack, I need to move my middle finger up to hold down the heavy attack button a little longer and hit light and then repeat that. So I'm having to use my hand in a very different way in order to use his combos in offensive stance. So that makes it a lot more difficult to master that maneuver. Really? But I dodged.
You captured Zone B.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading chats randomly. Like, I have to watch the game and then check chats. Like, I can't read every single one that comes my way.
You lost. You captured Zone A.
Damn it. Well, congrats. My own teammate killed me, it looks like. Yeah, well, I'm not allowed to pass judgment on Highlander anymore. I got a lot of flack for that. I got a lot of flack for passing my judgment on Highlander. Oh, I've only got one kill and died 5 times. Why did I think picking him up was a good idea? I read everyone's advice in the comments, like, here's what you, like, people were giving me, like, here's what you need to do to be better with Highlander, you know, don't hate on the character, just get better with him. Okay. Okay, this is me trying. This is me trying. I'm doing my best. Still get my ass kicked. Not fun. Dude, I can go help out the lag god over here. Sorry. I was double checking and making sure.
Your team rallied. Team is breaking.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I hate Highlander. This is why I hate him. I mean, god dang. I just can't stand this guy.
You lost Zone A.
Ray, what do you think about the new Viking? Marine, have you not followed my channel? I've had whole videos about this hero. I really like Varingian. God. Yeah, I just don't like him, but what I find so funny is when I did my video about why I didn't like him, I had a lot of people saying, nah, dude, it's just a skill issue. You gotta be better with him. You gotta be better with him. He's actually a really good hero. So I'm like, I've been trying to get better with him, but I just get destroyed every time. I just get destroyed every time I try. All right, looks like everyone wants me to play with viewers tonight, so all right, I'll pull out and invite people. All right. Who wants to join? All right, I need names though. All right, got Cynic, Labaj. I need your names to invite you. Hold on, I've got a lot of people right now. Hold on, let me type this up. I need to type these down. All right. All right. Well, Marine, I do like the new hero. All right, Bug Clocka. We'll go ahead and get you down. I see Labaj. I'll go ahead and add you. There's Bug Clocka. Invite you. All right, who's next? Nidium, but I don't have you added. Let me go ahead and add you. And Ghost Man. All right, I'll add you in just a second. Nidium, did you send a friend request? You did not. I need you to send me a friend request, bro. I'm not gonna go typing it in. I need you to send me a friend request. All right, let's see who else. Ghost Man. All right, I'll go ahead and add you. All right. Let me go ahead and type in the name to the next group. All right, Samurai Hunter 12. I'll add your name. All right. Nidium, I'll add your name. All right. Super Mice Guy. Okay. All right, anyone else while I'm here? Does anyone else want to add their name in? You added me? Cool. I'll accept your friend request in just a minute. Does anyone else want to add their name to the list while I have a document pulled up and I can type it? Anthony, what was your name again? Anthem9Y. All right. All right. All right, I think that's it. I haven't got anyone else. All right, we've got our set. Let's do it. We'll probably do 2 matches per group, and then I'll rotate out. We'll probably just do 2. That way, I make sure everyone gets a chance. And if we have more time, I may call other people back in, or if more people join, we'll add them. Like, I know Aaron wants to join. Aaron's dying to hop in. How long am I going to play tonight? I usually end around 10:30, 11 o'clock, so probably for the next 2 hours. All right, I still need to play as a hybrid, I believe. Yep, I do. All right, let's pull out. You know what? I'm going to do this for Hannah. I know it's not a hybrid, but Hannah and I have been working on building a Snow White themed Peacekeeper. So for Hannah, I will pull out her Snow White themed Peacekeeper. Ah, not bad looks. Ever seen Spice and Wolf? If so, what are your... Oh, $10 from Cuban Raven. Have a little something for you. 2 things I would ask you. 1, may I join you at later time and fight alongside Ruth? Did you like the gift I gave you? Yes, I like the gift, and yes, you may join me, but I need your your PlayStation name or your Ubisoft name so I can add you later. Can I do BP at some point? Yeah, I'll do BP sometime. Raven, ever since Spice and Wolf, an anime? If so, what are your opinions on? I think I've seen Spice and Wolf. Hold on, let me look it up because, let me see because I don't remember Spice and Wolf. It sounds familiar, but what? Let me see. Spice and Wolf. Okay, Japanese light novel series. Okay, okay, sure. Oh, yeah. I've seen like a little bit of this, but I don't know much about it. Honestly, I haven't looked that deeply into it. I have not read that one. You would have gone Red Riding Hood for PK? Well, what happened was while Hannah was building it with me, she found the Snow White weapon set and wanted to build a Snow White Peacekeeper. Honestly, Red Riding Hood probably would work better for Peacekeeper, but I'll talk that over with Hannah. That's for her to decide.
You lost Zone A. You
I don't even know if Hannah's still here. She might have gone. Dang it. I've been here the whole time. Well, you were quiet. I said that I was going to play your original Peacekeeper, and you didn't say a thing. How was I supposed to know you were still there? Just wondering when next hero drops. The next hero won't be a knight. The next hero will be a samurai, and it will be next season. I forgot about the hyper armor there.
lost Zone C.
$5 from Cuban. Vidato Titan is my user. Also, I might not be the best at what I gave you, but I feel like it was my best ever. Yeah, it was fine. I liked it fine. Raven Hero skin, not new hero. Oh, well, I don't know who the knight will be. Which character from the game is most like Mulan? Either Tiandi or Nutsia.
You lost Zone
All right. Oh, this isn't really going our way, is it? What heroes with the Kung Fu can appear? I don't know. I never really do that. I never really go, oh, this character would totally be this hero. I never do that because, you know, that I like the heroes to be their own original things, not just borrowed shit. Alright, I'll pick you up. Hannah, hope you're enjoying. Your girl's kicking ass. Can you deflect unblockables? No, you cannot. Unblockables are not deflectable. Oh, no, you don't. I'll do it myself. And bye. Good fight. You shoulda aimed for my head. Yeah, well. Guts would just be slaughtering everyone. Let's not talk about Berserk, please. I have a bad history on this channel when it comes to talking about that particular manga. Do I think the Warden X would be fitting for Ruth or Steven? Yeah, both of them, probably. Daniel, what are you doing here, man? Glad to see you, though. Yeah, okay, so I'll be real honest. I'll tell you the truth, Daniel. Berserk is fine. I don't hate it or anything. It's just not my particular favorite manga. A large reason for that was the hype. Everyone was telling me, dude, you gotta watch this. You gotta see it. It's so good. And it just never really caught my interest the same way. I watched a few episodes of the anime, and I read some of the manga. But it just never really grabbed my attention the way others did, so it never really appealed to me. I always saw it as a lot of edginess and darkness to it. Now, I've recently been told by a lot of other people, no, it's actually more than that, and I guess, but for me, a lot of the hype train around it just really killed it for me. But what happened in the past was I said my piece on Berserk, I said my thoughts on it, and I thought that I was being respectful, but someone in the comment section went off on me, saying that I was disrespecting one of their favorite manga or anime, and I was like, that's not what I was doing. But, you really, bro. But good to have you, Daniel. I guess you aren't working tonight. Oh, by the way, Daniel, while I have you, yeah, we'll talk, Daniel, let's talk about it at work sometime. We can talk all about what we saw. But I need to know, are you working Tuesday, Daniel? Are you working Tuesday? Because I will be there Tuesday. I finally am training on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. And die. Well, it didn't kill you, but it took your health down a good bit, I'd say. You're there Monday, then off Tuesday and Wednesday? Ah, well, I mean, I'll be there Monday. I'm still going to be working Monday, but I'm training Tuesday. I talked to Joe Don tonight and finally got him to give me a training shift Tuesday. I need to stay over here. Ah, well. Oh, well. Gave it my best. Trigun was great. Yeah, I like Trigun. Trigun was pretty good. Did the Knights get the boost they needed? I mean, depends what you mean by boost. And yeah, that's kind of always been the way I've looked at Berserk. Like, I definitely see its influence, and I see why people really like it. It just didn't catch me the way others did. It really lost me after Vash beat Legato. Yeah, I agree with that. All right. Was that 2 matches? No, that was just 1 match. We've only done 1 match, so we still get 1 more. I still get 1 more with the group. What theme in One Piece do you love most? Friendship, love, or freedom? Well, the biggest theme of One Piece that I see is the biggest theme in One Piece that I see is people being allowed to pursue their dreams. The pursuit of dreams is the real theme of One Piece. Because when you look at all the characters in One Piece, every one of them has some kind of goal they're trying to reach, something they really want, and will do anything to get. You know, and that's kind of where I looked at it. So that would be my thing. Man, shots fired. Berserk and Hunter x Hunter are 2 of my top 3. Dang. Now, I like Hunter x Hunter fine, bro. I've watched it. Berserk is just the one that I didn't get into, but I like Hunter x Hunter fine. But yeah, bro, I like Hunter x. Oh, it's Aaron who was saying that it was overhyped. It definitely gets a lot of attention. Fruit Basket will always be my #1 personally. Fruits Basket? Really? Okay, that's cool. Do you prefer the original or the remake? I agree with that. I didn't mind Vash having a brother, but in the end, up in the fight, didn't he? Yeah. I think, but don't get me wrong. Like Daniel, I totally see where you're coming from. Like, One Piece is my favorite anime, and there are lots of people who say that they can't stand it. So I get that. Wait, Raven doesn't like Berserk. It's not that I don't like it. It's just it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite thing. Like, I see why it has an audience, and I'm willing to bet that if I read the manga before I watched the anime, I'd probably like it a lot more. But I'll be honest, I saw the anime first because I didn't have access to the manga at the time, and the anime wasn't all that great to me, so it kind of discolored my. It's kind of like if think of it this way: imagine if you watch the 4Kids dub of One Piece before you watched the original dub or read the manga. That would really make you not want to like One Piece, right? But yeah, time to go pirate. Let's go. It's just so effing long. One Piece is something you have to dedicate yourself to. Naruto and FMA got too much of that. Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist and Naruto. No, Daniel. I want your opinion on this. Daniel, I want your opinion on this. Don't you think Naruto probably needed to end after the Pain arc? After Pain attacked the Hidden Leaf Village, don't you think that that's when Naruto needed to end? Because I think that was the key moment. I think that was the key moment Naruto needed to just go ahead and end.
You captured Zone C.
Good move. Alright, drop kill. Spy Family is really good as well. Oh, Spy Family's great. I love Spy Family. It's one of those anime that I can recommend to people who are getting into anime. But yeah, I want your thoughts on that, Daniel. I want to know your thoughts on that. Legit. Really? This is what we're doing, OC? Really? Really? No, screw you. Bye. There, I just healed someone right in front of you and you didn't do a thing to stop me. Labaj, what are you doing? I healed you and you let yourself get drop killed. Labaj, what? That's a tough one. I see exactly what you're saying. To be honest, a dragged out war didn't help anything. Too much filler. I don't think if you end Naruto with the Sasuke fight, it's a cliffhanger. Yeah. Yeah, you could have ended it with the Sasuke fight, but I'll say this. No Boruto.
You captured Zone A.
I do not need a Boruto. Boruto was not necessary. Bug Clocka just carrying the whole team right now. Holy crap. Thank you. Made up for earlier. Appreciate it. Anyway, Raven Knight is a writer. What are your thoughts on Edgy? Edgy can be good when handled well, but too many people use it as something to fall back on. Like, I think that stuff like Has-Been Hotel and things like it really do just use Edgy as a crutch to excuse bad writing. Boruto boring? No, my issue with Boruto, and later Naruto, to be honest, is just it went from a story about ninjas and a ninja universe and into just something more akin to anything but. Yeah, no, Daniel, I agree. Boruto was such a cash grab, and Boruto's not even a good character. He's not even a fun character. There's only one good thing Boruto did. One good thing Boruto did, and that was the show made me appreciate the original cast even more. Like, I look at Boruto and their cast now, and I just go, you know what? The OG was great. Yeah, they got the Legend of Korra treatment. Oh, Legend of Korra. Don't even. Hi. And they really undermined the tailed beast in Boruto too. Just good God. Goodbye.
Lost. You captured Zone C.
All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm not sucking wind this match. How come that didn't connect? Dead. All right, he's dead. I'm going to go heal at C. Anyway, Danny, nah, I agree with that. It put the story back in perspective. It just didn't grab the Phantom like they hoped it would. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I see Hunter x Hunter and Fun Melon and Raise You Fate Stay Night, the whole series. God, the Fate series. I do need to actually watch it. You and I were talking about that. I need to watch it in a certain order.
Enemy team is breaking.
Daniel, you and I were talking about that the other day at work. I haven't forgotten. I need to sit down and actually watch that in order. You are right. You are right.
Enemy team is breaking. Enemy rally. Enemy team is breaking.
I died. No.
Enemy rally.
Hey, Raven just tuned in. How we doing? So far so good. So far so good.
Enemy team is breaking.
Guys, let's talk about an anime I'm actually familiar with, because a lot of these I have not seen, but everyone keeps saying, you gotta see, man, you gotta see. You're right, I do need to watch some of these. I'm gonna go to A. Are you really that big of a bitch? Throw that feet, bro. Save yourself the embarrassment.
You lost zone C.
Anyway, SAO Abridged, Bar Sword Art Online Abridged. Oh, God. Actually, the first Abridged series I ever watched was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and then after that, Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and then the Goblin Slayer Abridged. Goblin Slayer Abridged is my personal fave, by the way.
You captured zone C.
Bye. Why can't I do the drop-down kill? Never understood that.
You captured zone A.
And he's done.
Victory.
All right. We won that one, but it's time to switch out. It is time to switch out players. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Legend of Korra. I really like Goblin Slayer. Yeah, Goblin Slayer, dude. The only good goblin's a dead goblin. Now you want good Abridged, Hellsing Abridged. Hellsing Abridged was really good, I think, up until near the end when I feel like it kind of got lost a little bit. But yeah, it was really good for a long time. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, let's pull out. All right, guys. Good playing with you. Let's get a new group in. Let's see. Let me check my list. We've got Samurai Hunter. Let's get you in. Okay. Nitium, I need to accept your friend invite. 1 second. Yeah, Aaron, I know you hate Code Geass. Yeah, I know. You've said many a time. They wanted to wrap the last 3 episodes up. Yeah, I know, but still. All right, so we got Samurai. Who else we got? Super Mice Guy. Let's get you in. Okay. And then Antony. I don't see Antony. Are you online, Antony? Well, I'm going to look for Night Guy while I'm waiting on you. My brother's actually watching a anime in the next room over. So there is that. Okay, I got Nitium. We'll go ahead and add you. All right, we're good. We're in. All right. I still enjoyed it, but once Anderson was done, it really flailed. Yes, agreed. And I didn't even really like the way they dealt with Anderson. I never liked that. Like the whole thing where Alucard meets God, that was really weird. That was such a really weird bit. It wasn't all that funny, and it felt really out of place. Like that whole thing with Anderson saying, "I forgive you," and then he ends up going to heaven and meeting God, and he ends up making fun of God, and Satan sounds like a dude, bro. I was like, what is this? Like, look, I can deal with like picking on Christianity a little bit. I can deal with that. I've heard some jokes, but I didn't even think that was funny. I was just like, this feels really cringe. Maybe you should watch Made in Abyss. Oh yeah, I do. But yeah, I mean that was where it really started to fall off for me. I was like, here's the thing. When Alucard returned, like when Alucard showed up, best moment in the abridged. When Alucard is fighting Anderson, really cool until that moment. Then I was like, I don't even know. Man, I haven't talked to anime in the community since Fire Emblem World, the website where... Yeah, it has... Oh, Daniel, are you having to leave, man? Don't tell me you have to leave already. No! We love you here, man. Everyone tell Daniel to stay. By boost, I mean either number tweaking or just moveset changes. No, the Knights haven't gotten a lot. Maybe that bit in Hellsing Ultimate Abridged got lost in translation. How is it lost in translation? Like that? What was it supposed to be? Oh, not quite. Okay. You scared me there, Dan. You scared me there, Danny boy. Don't run away yet. Because you're about to get your warden. You're about to get warden here. And you got to see the new execution. Daniel. You got to see the next... I'll tell you what. If I don't pull off the execution in this match, I will pull out just to show you the execution. Daniel, you got to see this. You got to see this execution, bro. You got to see Warden's new execution. What is the grade of the new execution? It will probably be a 10 out of 10. Like, it will probably be a straight up perfect score. Like, I haven't even sat down to grade it yet, but it will probably be a perfect score. This is so good. Yeah, dude, you got to see this. Because, Daniel, if you leave and you don't get to see it, on Monday, I'm grabbing you and I'm pulling you to the back and saying, look at this. All right, let's do this. Let's see if we can't get this execution. I don't remember which button it is. I've got 4 buttons, so a 25% chance to hit the right one. But we are going to do our best to get this execution. Crap. Dang it. Got it? No! No! I almost had him! No! Ah! Get him, Steven. Get him. Is Ruth crusading again? No, this is my other warden build, Theodora. She's got her own lore, but I haven't written it down yet. Daniel Raven will pull you into the bathroom and say, watch this new thing on my phone. It is long but satisfying. Shut the F up, Aaron. Shut the F up.
You captured Zone C.
Got it! Here it is! Here it is! Yes! Okay, Daniel, you caught it. That was it. That was it. What'd you think, bro? What'd you think? The Havoc himself has been training me. Yeah, that's just rude. Judging from the sound I'm hearing from the other room, Lark is now watching Love After World Domination. Dude, that execution is so effing awesome. With our restaurant, that wouldn't be the strangest thing. No, dude, the strangest thing that's ever happened in our restaurant would have to be that rumor I heard about our bartender. You know who I'm talking about now. I'm not going to say anything else, but you know who I'm talking about. We're not going to lie, I feel kind of small next to you and the other guy's rep. Well, my overall rep is over 1,000, bruh. Like, a lot of people are going to feel small next to that. Good parry. Dang, nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. Crap. I've seen a lot of people starting to be more critical of Has Been Hotel's flaws. I think it's because the hype is finally dying down. Yeah, I think that's part of it. I think that's a large part of it. I think when it came out, a lot of people were really excited about it because they liked Vivzy Pop as an artist and thought it was just that right level of edge. And then they realized it's heavily overrated. Maybe you shouldn't have thrown that feat so soon. Maybe you should have played a little bit more defensively and got your revenge. Crap! Oh well. Hey man, I watch almost your whole Heroes in History series, and you made me love heroes and hate others according to their historical accuracy. What is your favorite top 5 heroes? My favorite top 5 heroes. Warden is up there. He's up there definitely. Nobushi is up there. Lawbringer from aesthetics alone. Uh, shoot. What's another good one? Shaolin. Uh, crap. I'm out of stamina.
You captured Zone C.
Good parry. Have they made a Spartan yet? No, but that is a big request. Actually, Griffin, one of the heroes, looks a lot like Spartans. Thank you, bruh. Appreciate that. There we go. Pull that around. Pull that around. I'm coming back to see. I'm coming back to see. Hold on. But no, they have not made a Spartan yet. No!
Enemy rally.
Help! There we go. There we go. What hero? But yeah, I guess the others would be Nusha. I love Nusha. I think that the poor girl gets a bad rap. And Valkyrie. Those are my choices. Those are my choices. It was a hard choice. Hey Raven, he does, but we need a spear and shield. Well, Valkyrie has that though, you know. Hey Raven, has anyone ever asked you about a Korean hero? Yes, I've had people ask me about a Korean hero, and I'd like one. I really would.
Enemy team is breaking.
He could have bashed me and taken all my stamina away. Get him! Get him! Go weeb on him! Go weeb! Go weeb! Activate the weeb force! Believe it! Kaizugoni! My internet sucks, so I've been playing Skyrim. I hear that, Aaron. And staring at Laura Croft pixels. We won, guys! We won! Woo! And Aaron got, and not Aaron, sorry, Daniel got to see the Warden execution. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. We had to get him to see that execution, guys. We had to get him to see it. All right, all right. See, the Raven, the Gladiator was a prime example of getting greedy. You got that right. You got that right. Yeah, boy. Everyone wants to give Raven the power of friendship. What is this? Fairy Tale? That was Fairy Tale, though, guys. Anyone who watched the anime Fairy Tale, it was basically Fairy Tale friendship is magic, okay? It's true. I still gotta play as a hybrid? Really? Okay. I played the Celebrate demo, and I've got to get the game now. It's so fun and amazing to play. Oh, really? All right. Well, I mean, I was gonna get it anyway, just to spite the people who are hating on it. I still got to play a hybrid, so let's see. Let's go. Um. You know what? Let's go Magi. Let us go the Megiest of Megis. Let's go Team Moi! Fairy Tail is fun, but it's very repetitive after a while. Yeah, no, legit. Fairy Tail gets so effing repetitive. It is just the same thing every season. Bad guy shows up, causes trouble. Group has to deal with them. New magic is revealed. Natsu levels up. Natsu ends up fighting. Power of friendship boosts them. They win the day. Rinse and repeat. Fall asleep. Ah, Fairy Tail. And that's a sad thing. I liked Fairy Tail at first. I thought there was a lot of cool stuff in it, but then, this is your Varangian Griffin. Oh, looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good. I like it. Stellar Blade is new Hogwarts Legacy. Legit, but just not for the same reasons. With Hogwarts Legacy, no one hated it because of the game. They hated it because of J.K. Rowling. And with Stellar Blade, they hate it because of Eve. Random question, Raven. What's your favorite country that no longer exists? Rome. I mean, it still exists as a city, but it's the Empire of Rome. I like Fairy Tail. I'm glad you do, and I like it too. But it gets very repetitive because they hate hot women. Who does? Blade is second best game of the year after Helldivers. Helldivers is so effing awesome. Hey Raymond, is there ever a time where heroes actually lose in anime? Well, yeah, depending on the anime, you may have heroes lose. I mean, Naruto lost to Sasuke in their first fight against each other in the Sasuke retrieval arc. Naruto lost. Sasuke got away. You prefer the Roman Empire or the Roman Republic? They both have their good and high points. Crap! Oh, man. See, guys, this is what it comes down to. I can't play Highlander to save my life, but every Highlander I go up against is a Scottish god. Yeah, and Luffy lost to Crocodile in their first fight. Actually, Luffy lost to Crocodile twice. Luffy fought Crocodile in the deserts outside of Rain Base and lost and nearly died if it hadn't been for Nico Robin coming to save him. And then he fought him again as Water Luffy at the Palace of Alabasta. And he almost died there too, but was saved at the last minute by water dropping on his face. And finally beat Crocodile in the mausoleum. So what are your thoughts on Shinobi? Very fun, but very annoying. I'm a Republic, Chad, not for any real reason, just to say my allegiance to the Republic, to democracy. Oh.
You lost Zone A.
I have a sneaking suspicion we will not win this one.
Zone A.
That didn't work out so well, did it, Gladiator? Did it, Gladiator? Did it, Gladiator? Maybe you shouldn't have did that.
You captured Zone C.
Oh, the light spamming Highlander. What a thing to behold. Oh, the light spamming Highlander. Oh. Brutus or Octavius? Noble. Octavius. I would say Octavius. Brutus was a bitch. Brutus was a bitch. Don't feed his revenge. He fed his revenge. Thank you. Shouldn't have did that, should you, Gladiator? Okay. Don't break my crocodile head now. I like this crocodile head.
You lost Zone C. You captured Zone C.
Oh, crap. I'll let y'all deal with it so I don't feed his revenge. It is a bad idea to stay in to have all four of us in one spot. Very bad idea.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone A.
Got him. Got him. Going to sea, going to sea. I gotta heal, I gotta heal. This crocodile needs some meat. What about Netflix? What about Netflix? Y'all are telling me I should watch something on Netflix? What do I need to watch? The true king of Egypt has won. Attaboy, guys. Where was Team Wall originally from? Zambia. Raven might like Baki because it's Muay Thai, might hate it because it gets stupid. I do like me some Muay Thai. Alright. I have now played 2 matches with this group, I think. So let's pull out real quick. I need to decide what to do now. I only have time for a few breach matches, but I don't want it to be unfair and play with this same group when the last group didn't get to. Tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to pull out of the group, and I will do the breach matches on my own, just so that it's fair to everyone, okay? Because it would be really unfair if I was only able to do one breach match tonight, and that group got to do it with me, and the other group didn't. So I think that this will be fair. I'll just do the breach matches on my own. I think that's the only fair way to do it. All right. Did I finally get my hybrid order done? Yes, I did. Okay, so I can play anyone I want to now. I can play anyone I want to now. Do 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 do. Who do I want to go? God, so hard to pick. Let's go Varangian. The fight scenes are cool in Baki the Grappler. I just haven't watched it. I have not watched Baki. Oh, dude, we got a dude trying to be Havoc over here. See that Ultor wannabe over there? No, sir. You don't get to be Ultor. You are not worthy. Muhammad Ali Jr. So what? Okay, yeah, we may need to change the topic because I don't know anything about Baki, and now everyone's talking about stuff I have no idea about. I killed the AI Highlander. Rejoice. How's the Tale of Tomiki going? I'm going to be working on that almost all day tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be focused on fixing the Tale of Tomiki. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh. Hey Raven, what got you into One Piece? I was looking into anime, and the first thing I saw of One Piece was the 4Kids dub, and I hated it. I thought that it was terrible. I really, really thought that One Piece was a childish pile of nonsense that I didn't want any part of because I was more into Naruto and stuff like that. But then I started hearing people say, nah, guys, you really got to give it another chance. One Piece is really, really good. It's got a lot of really cool stuff. And I thought Zoro looked cool. I thought Nami was hot. I was like, okay, all right, I'll give it another shot. I'll give it another shot. But no, I'm not going to watch that stupid-ass 4Kids version. So I ended up watching the Funimation dub, and it was so good. Shaolin, would you commit to an attack, by God? Raven, I asked this before. How are minions explained For Honor? I don't know. I've never looked into the lore of minions. Minions are kind of just regular foot soldiers. Ravenite, can I speak with you after the stream? No. Like, what do you want to talk to me about? No, don't quote that song at me, Aaron. Don't quote that abysmal song. Yo, Gaia! Don't give it up, Luffy! God damn. 4Kids was so desperate to be the cool kids, and God. I died. Anyway. Nothing drastic, just something I would rather not say in chat. Alright, well send me a message and I'll take a look at it. 4Kids One Piece OV is kind of catchy. Yeah, but I just didn't like it. And some of the things they did in the 4Kids One Piece, like they made like guns pop guns. Like they made guns pop guns. I was like, what the F? And they didn't even have the guts to kill Bellamy. Like, no one died. Bellamy didn't die. They just took her to the dungeon or something. What the F was that? I feel like that zone should have caught her. I feel like that track should have caught her, but whatever. One million years dungeon. Don't you just love those 1 million year long dungeons? See, that's why I think that death should be something you handle respectfully in kids' cartoons. Like, I think that sometimes death demonstrates a certain degree of stakes. Oh, sorry, I'm getting tired. Getting kind of sleepy. Hey Raven, I'm doing my best not to spend steel so I can get the Warden Execution. Pray for me. Well, then Warden Execution isn't going anywhere. It's there for all time, so build up that steel at 7,000. You'll get there. Like rice balls being donuts in Pokemon. Ugh, just make them rice balls. Onigiri. That's not that hard. If 4Kids had their way, they never would have dubbed OP. No, I agree with that. I think they had no interest in dubbing it, but it was super popular. Is this Highlander just spamming his zones? I need to wake you up. I also love 4Kids' invisible guns. Winter Tommy has entered the battle? What? What year did I start watching One Piece? I don't remember the exact year, but I remember I watched the 4Kids back when they had only, like, 4Kids had finished. Like, 4Kids was done, because what 4Kids did was 4Kids went all the way to, they went through Skypiea. They went through the Skypiea stuff, and then they stopped. They just couldn't go any further. Funimation picked it up And the first thing they did was they picked up where Four Kids left off and finished the filler arc, the G8 arc. And then after they did that and saw that it was working well, they decided to then go back and restart from the very beginning and catch themselves up. I don't remember the year. You take this rice ball, Mr. Kaba, and you make it a burger. Then you make it a double cheeseburger with bacon. I say, boy, boy. That's what we call localization because the only country that matters, Mr. Kaiba, is America. America. Dude, the G8 arc was so good. I know that everyone says, no, skip the filler, skip the filler. You cannot skip the G8 arc. You can't. It is that good. It is that good. You can't skip it. Hey, Ren, have you seen Ghost Hunters? Have you seen Ghostbusters? Yeah, I've seen the original. And the second one. I saw Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Both are good. G8 was such a good arc. I love everything about G8. It was so awesome. I know it was filler. I genuinely do. But it just felt so good. Like, it was well-paced. It was well-executed. The antagonist, Commander Jonathan, is one of my favorite Marines ever. Ghost Stories dub was crazy. Ghost Stories dub was ridiculous, is what it was. I'll tell you a dub that goes hard is the Jujutsu Kaisen dub. That goes hard, man. Probably the best filler in One Piece. No, I'd agree with that. I think that it's the best filler in One Piece. I'll be honest with you. I actually prefer the G8 arc to certain canon arcs. Like, let me see. I liked the G8 arc more than I liked Usopp's origin arc. Like the like Usopp's origin. I did not like Usopp's origin that much. I also like G8 more than what was that arc? Punk Hazard. I watched the Punk Hazard arc and it was good, don't get me wrong, I liked it, but I like G8 more. You know. Raven, what is the best arc in One Piece? Okay, hot take. It's time for a hot take. Y'all ready for this? I'm going to say my favorite arc in One Piece, and it is not going to be the one you're thinking. Everyone always says the best arc in One Piece is either Dressrosa or Wano or the Romance Dawn or any of those. No. The best arc in One Piece for me is the combination of Water 7 and Enies Lobby, with a particular emphasis on Enies Lobby. I think Enies Lobby is my favorite arc in all of One Piece. Just, it's so good. It is so good. I love the Enies Lobby. I think there's more stakes to it. I think it is well paced. I think the fights go hard. I think all the characters leveling up to a certain degree and showing us why they level up for the sake of someone else is really meaningful. It had the crew at their absolute best. It had us understand the crew in a new way. It had us remember why they care about each other. It brought Robin closer to the crew. It cemented her as a member. It had one of the saddest backstories in One Piece on display for us. It had one of Luffy's toughest villains out there who didn't have an OP Devil Fruit power. He just had really good skill. It had a lot of really intimidating villains, some really good dub voice acting. Like, I love the dub voices for all the characters, especially Kaku and Lucci. They did so well. I just struggle to think of anything that I would say bad about that arc, whereas I could say a lot bad about some of the more recent arcs. Best One Piece arc, Longling. No, the Foxy arc, okay. The Foxy arc is a comedy, okay? It's a joke arc. I know I love the Foxy arc, but I'm talking about, like, overall One Piece. The best laugh in One Piece? The best laugh in One Piece has gotta be the Foxy arc. Silver Fox Foxy is so funny. Do you think the One Piece ending will be worth it? I sure hope so. Are you calling me a liar, you fat hairy ape? Afro Luffy superior to Gear 5? No, you're thinking about this all wrong. Give Gear 5 Luffy an afro. He'd be unstoppable. Your favorite is Marineford? Marineford is good. I'll tell you my problem with Marineford. It drags. Marineford drags so hard. That's my biggest problem with it. It just goes on forever. Now, every fight in it is good. Every fight in it is good, but it dragged so long, and that hurts. That hurt after a while. I was like, no. No. After a while, I was like bored. I was like, can we just get there? Like every time you'd see a new battle, they'd get through it. Ace, we're coming to save you, Ace! And then another thing gets in their way. No, how are we going to get through this? Let's push through, push through. We're pushing through. We're coming to save you, Ace! Gah! Like, get on with it! Like, legit, it just dragged so hard. Outside of the Straw Hats, who is your favorite? My favorite what? Like, pirate? Boa Hancock is up there. Trafalgar Law. Shanks, obviously, but that's kind of an easy pick. 4 Kids One Piece OP actually slaps, though. I'm not a fan. Do I think any of the Straw Hats will die? I doubt it. I doubt they'll die, because they've all got to fulfill their dreams. Like, I've memorized all the Straw Hats' dreams, guys. I'm like waiting for all of them to get there. Garp. Oh, Garp is a beast. Garp is a beast. Kaguya-Lova's War is really great. Yeah, that has one of the best dubs in anime. Like, the English dub of Kaguya-Lova's War is, I'd honestly say, better than the Japanese. Whitebeard is a monster. He's so cool. Whitebeard is so freaking cool. Good-da-da-da-da-da-da. Orewa Shirohige. Personally, I think Sengoku is underrated. Yeah, Sengoku's cool, we just don't see him do much is the problem. Raymond, have you seen anime Beyblade? I've watched some of it, but it's never been my thing. Omae wa mo shindeiru. Nani? Oh, whoa, $50 from Goo. What? Dude, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. You're very generous, Goo. You're generous with me and with Havoc. Appreciate that. If the One Piece is real, what about the Two Piece? Oh, dude, we don't talk about Two Piece, okay? The Two Piece, you're just not ready for that. New execution, let's go! Ooh, I'm sorry, Valk. That wasn't gonna work for you. Oh, you want to? Oh, you're trying to make an anime meets Jesus joke? I'll give you one. When Jesus transformed into his more spiritual form on the mountaintop with Moses and Elijah, he should have said, "This isn't even my final form." Buggy finds a 3-piece chicken combo. No, I think the final enemy of One Piece is going to be Blackbeard. Either that or it's going to be Emu. But nah, fam, I love me some One Piece. So the anime that I've been watching right now, I'm all caught up with Jujutsu Kaisen. My brother and I I've been rewatching some One Piece, but I'm taking a break from that because I've watched a lot of it. I mean, I'm currently at I think the Thriller Bark arc now. Got him. Love it. But I've also been rewatching some Ranma just because Hannah and I were talking about Ranma earlier, and we had a good laugh. I was like, one day I'm going to end up going to Japan, and I'm going to see a scene from Ranma take place in the public bathhouse, and I am going to lose my shit. I will lose my composure. Hannah, you remember us talking about that? Best short anime? That's a tough one. I would say, there's one romance one that's really short but really good. It's only like 12 episodes, but it was handled really well. Shit, I'm trying to remember what it was now. Toma-chan is a girl. Toma-chan is a girl. That one's 12 episodes long, perfect length, doesn't need to be any longer. I think that was a good one. Yeah, Akane is a bitch. Guys don't ever have an Akane as a girlfriend. Yeah, okay. You know, I pick on Sakura from Naruto all the time, but you know, Akane's way worse. Akane is the worst. You want to learn about toxic relationships in anime? Watch Ranma 1/2. Good God. That scene, that one scene. Here's the thing. If I was ever in Ranma's position, Hannah, I would expect you to bail me out. Okay. If I was ever in Ranma's position, you would better bail me out, Hannah. That's all I'm saying. Like, you better not stand there like Akane and just go, well, I guess you're screwed. Nope, you come save my ass. I'm going to the Guardian, I'm going. I don't know, there's this old anime I keep seeing appear on my YouTube. I forgot the name. I got to remind it to Goku so much. Plot armor not funny. Oh, I don't know. Amber from Invincible is a massive bitch. Yeah, but that's not an anime. That's Western cartoon. I was talking about anime. Raven, what do you think of the scene with Garp at Pirate Island? It was cool. Hannah would feed Akane to the pet xenomorph. Yeah, and you know what? I'd let you. I would allow it. Mermaid Saga? Yeah, I've seen that. Is it the anime with the cute elf? Here's the Twitch? Which one? I don't remember. French anime is also Totally Spies fetish fuel. Yeah, Totally Spies was fetish fuel.
Kill the commander.
Well, you would say that, Aaron. You do want more of your mermaids in anime, don't you? Don't you? That would be fun, though. I'd like to try that. I'd like to hit up a public bathhouse. That'd be kind of neat. Neat experience. I'm sorry, bro. We're talking about any bitch from a show is hand down Velma. We were talking about anime. We were talking about the biggest bitch in anime being Akane. I'm not talking about Western animation. I'm not talking about Western animation. I'm talking about anime. Akane is the biggest bitch in anime as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Do we have time for one more, or are we done? Baki's mom was really bad too. She beat up her son when her husband wouldn't love her. Well, I mean, that's still better than Akane for the things she does. Good lord. I can't stand Akane. She lets her fiance get destroyed when she had the power to help him, and her only rationale is, I don't feel like helping. Like, are you for real? Are you for real? This boy, all the stuff he goes through for you, all the fights and battles he goes through, you're going to hang him out to dry and then beat him up like he don't care? You bitch. Tanya's the worst. I'm not sure if I can count Tanya because Tanya the evil that's the whole point. Her being evil is kind of the point. She's a villainess. Biggest bitch in him is Bakugo. Not a girl. Not a girl. Alright, let's see. We got one more to go. One more match to go. I've only gone one Wulin so far tonight. I think I need to go another Wulin. Let's go. Wait, have I done any other samurai besides Kyoshin? No, I didn't. Aramusha, I remember. Let's go. I haven't gone by Guzing in a while. Let's go by Guzing. Okay, you know what, Marine? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you what one of the things Akane did. Okay, let me lay this out for you. Okay, so in Ranma 1/2, the setup is you have a guy named Ranma, right? And Ranma has this curse. He's a martial artist and he's really strong, but he has this curse. He fell into this spring, and now anytime he gets splashed with cold water, he turns into a female version of himself. Warm water turns him back. Okay. Now he's come back to Japan after a training journey, and he's set to marry this girl named Akane. They don't want this marriage, but they've learned to kind of accept it at this point, even though they get into fights all the time. Akane calls him a pervert. She hates on him. She throws things at him. He calls her uncute. He gets in spats with her. The two don't get along all the time. But Ranma genuinely does try to be nice. He genuinely does try, you know. He'll fight for her. He'll protect her. He'll do things for her, okay? All right. Okay. So here's the setup. One of Ranma's masters is a super pervert. Like, this guy lives off of looking at women. Okay, that's his thing. Okay, and the hot water at their home is broken down. So if they want to get baths, they have to go to the public bathhouse. Old Master, the pervert, is very excited because he wants to sneak over to the girl's side and get a peek. You know what I'm saying? So they all say, Ranma, you got to go with him to make sure he doesn't cause trouble. Ranma's like, I don't want to babysit this guy. I don't want to have to do that. Like, that's lame. They're like, nah, please, if you don't go, he's going to get into trouble, and that's going to get us all into trouble. You just please need to go keep an eye on him. So Ranma agrees to go, as does Akane, his fiancée, and Akane's sister, his soon-to-be sister-in-law. So they all go, but they know the deal. They know that Hapasai, the master, is going to be a piece of crap.
They know what's coming, you know, that they kind of know what's going to happen. Well, Ranma's doing a good job keeping this guy under control, right? Okay, he's doing a good job. He's like, nope, I'm not letting you get over there. I'm not letting you sneak over. He does a good job. But then Hapasai starts getting impatient, so he decides to cheat. He splashes Ranma with cold water while they're on the boy's side, which of course turns Ranma into a girl, which freaks out all the guys. They're like, what the hell? Why is this girl suddenly here? They didn't understand. So Hapasai and Ranma start getting into a fight. Hapasai tricks Ranma into jumping really high and ending up landing in the hot tub of the girl's side of the bathhouse. Okay, so Ranma has jumped clear over the wall between the two sides and has landed on the girl's side of the bathhouse in the hot water. Now, if you remember, hot water turns Ranma back to normal, okay? So keep that in mind. Ranma is now under the water, in the hot water, as a guy again, on the girl's side. If he comes up for air, and the girls see a guy on their side, he's toast. They're going to beat him up, throw him out, like they're just going to tear him apart, right? Ranma has only one chance. He's got to swim back to his side without being caught. But the girls on this side are all worried because they just saw this random girl come flying out of the air, land in the water, and she's not coming up for air. Something must have happened to her. We need to try to find her. So they all run into the water to try to find her and get her out because they're worried something bad happened to her. Meanwhile, Ranma's desperately trying to get away so that he can get back to the safety of the guy's side. Akane sees this. She knows what's going on, and she knows Ranma's condition, so she knows his situation. Now, she could do a lot of things here. Akane could, you know, shout that, hey, it's okay, I'll find them, or, hey, there's something in the water, like a rat or something. Like, she could do a lot of things to get those girls out of the water and give Ranma an opening. But what does she do instead? What does she do? She says, I'd like to help, but some things you just gotta do on your own. Bitch. Like, you have no reason not to help this guy. The whole reason Ranma is there is to make sure Hapasai doesn't sneak over to your side and cause you trouble. He is sacrificing his time and energy and, honestly, dignity to make sure you all are safe. Even Akane admits this at the end of the episode, that if it hadn't been for Ranma, they wouldn't have been able to bathe in peace. And yet you let that poor bastard get wrecked by this pack of girls because he eventually has no choice but to come up for air. And what do they do when they all see him? Tear him apart. Tear him apart. And Akane has nothing to say to that. I'm like, screw you. That's why I say Akane takes the prize for the biggest bitch in anime. Just, I mean, there are lots of tsunderes and bad girls and out there, like, but like leaving out the villainous women of anime, leaving out the villain women, just supposed to be good characters, supposed to be love interest characters, Akane's the worst, no question. Yeah, Akane's the worst. Akane's the worst. Of the love interest that Ranma could get with, she is the absolute worst, and she's supposed to be the main one. Screw that. That is so not cool. Does Akane get better? Depends on what you mean. At some points, she's better. Like, she has some better moments, but most of the time, she's just always kind of this bitchy character. This guy, Ranma's story is depressing. Dude, Ranma's story is so sad. Okay, alright. Ranma's whole setup, like, keep in mind, okay, the curse he has, keep that curse in mind. Keep that curse in mind, because that's a big part of Ranma. He has this curse. Ready for it to get worse? It gets worse. When Ranma was a baby, his father traveled around with no money. He had no mother, because his dad is a deadbeat piece of shit, and his mom couldn't deal with him anymore, so, he's left to raise Ranma on his own. And what does he do? Whenever he's starving, he will sell his son Ranma for food and then steal Ranma back and escape with it. There have been multiple occasions where when Ranma was a baby, if his father was in trouble, he would promise Ranma to marry the daughter of someone else if they would just give him food or a place to stay, and then later try to walk out on the agreement. So Ranma has been passed around like a bargaining chip by his own father since he was a baby. Hell, even before he was a baby, because the decision to make Akane his fiance was decided before he was even born. So most of the boys' relationships are not because he actually wanted them, it's because his dad forced them. Like there's one girl, Ukyo, who's one of the girls that wants Ranma's jock. She only wants Ranma because she was promised to marry him when Ranma was a little kid and didn't know any better. His father arranged that so that he could steal their okonomiyaki cart. Yeah. No joke. But you know what? I'm going to go even further. It gets worse. It actually gets worse. I'm not kidding. Ranma desperately wants to return back. He wants to fix himself. He wants to remove his curse. But there's only one way he can do that. He's got to go back to China and fix it. But Daddy Dearest won't let him do it, because if he does that, he'd be abandoning the family and not fulfilling his role as the founder of the Anything School Goes of martial arts. So he's out of luck. He's got to live with this curse. But no, it actually gets worse. We're not done. No, it gets even worse than that. I'm not even kidding. It actually gets worse than that. See, another facet is, as Ranma goes through his career at his school and all this other stuff, he meets a lot of people who want to challenge him to fights. And yet some of these people fall in love with his girl half. And then there are some girls who get jealous of his girl half and want to kill his girl half. So he has people who hate him on all sides. There are people who want to kill him as a girl or love him as a girl. And then he's got people who love him as a guy but want to kill him as a guy. It is very effed up. And he has no friends. That's the big part about Ranma for me. He has no friends. None. Absolutely none. He only has rivals and love interests that want to abuse him. Like, there are two guys from the school that he sometimes hangs out with, and they call themselves his friends, but they've admitted they just want Ranma to introduce him to his girl half because they don't know they're one and the same. They just assume that Ranma and his girl half are friends or sisters or something, and they all want him to introduce them to his girl half. They don't actually like Ranma or want to get to know Ranma. They just want to use him to get his girl half. F you, people. Oh, it's just, my God. Like, every time you look, there's nothing. Ranma legit, at one point in the anime, straight up just says, no one cares about how I feel. And I thought about it for a minute, and I said, yeah, that's pretty much true. And then what happens? Akane comes in like she's going to comfort him, and then he goes, what, you come here to laugh at me? And then she does. She straight up laughs at him. And I'm like, fuck you, Akane. Fuck you. Just like, just, Akane, why? Why? Why are you so awful to this poor guy? What did Ranma do to you, man? What did Ranma do to you? Oh. Oh my gosh. You're depressing. Well, here's the thing. Ranma's story's depressing, but the show is actually hilarious. Poor Ranma. Just the way he deals, though, he copes better than most men could. Like I would argue that, yes, there are plenty of anime characters who have sadder backstories, I would argue, absolutely. Like, definitely, there are characters with sadder backstories, but I think Ranma takes the cake because his story never gets better. His story never gets better. He doesn't have any friends. The girls who supposedly love him all just want to use and abuse him. His father's a deadbeat who constantly uses him for his own ends. He's constantly forced to do things he doesn't want to do just to help other people, even if they've treated him like crap. People legit laugh at his misery, like, dude, it is so sad to be Ranma. I gotta wonder what Rumiko Takahashi was thinking when she did this. How does Ranma 1 half end? It's a very open ending. It's a very open ending. Ranma doesn't remove his curse. We don't know if he ever will. It's an open ending. I'm surprised Ranma just doesn't kill himself. I guess he just keeps trying to find the joys in life, you know? Like, okay, here's another example of how it sucks, okay? Here's another example. You ready to hear how much Ranma's life sucks? Okay, brace yourself for this one. All right, this is early on in the anime and manga, by the way. This is, okay, so here we go. Ranma wants nothing to do with this. Keep in mind. Okay? Ranma wants nothing to do with this. All right. Akane is out skating on the ice, okay? She's out skating on the ice when all of a sudden she notices that her pet piglet, Pichon, who actually isn't really a pig, it's another kid with a curse named Ryoga who turns into a piglet when he gets splashed with cold water, but she doesn't know that. She thinks he's a piglet. But Pichon has gone missing. Turns out Pichon has been abducted by this figure skater girl, and Akane wants him back, obviously. But the figure skater girl says, no, you got to skate me for it. You got to enter a figure skating competition with me and win, and then you win the pig. Okay? That's the rule. What she doesn't know is that this girl is one half of a duo who do figure skating martial arts. Yeah, it's that kind of show. Everything's a martial art. And they're the best in the world. They're called, like, what was it? The dynamic figure skating martial arts duo, whatever. I don't remember. But the point is, there's no way Akane can win. Ranma wants nothing to do with it, okay? He's like, this is your pig, your problem, you deal with it. But the boy of the group starts flirting with Akane, so Ranma steps up for her. You know, he sticks up for Akane, basically says, don't go flirting with her. She is my fiance. You can't do that. And then he goes, all right, well, I accept your challenge. Well, obviously, in order for Ranma to even compete, he has to skate. But Ranma doesn't know how to skate. And Akane helping to teach him isn't getting him anywhere because it's really embarrassing for a girl to have to teach a guy how to skate. So he thinks, hey, got a solution. It's not embarrassing if a girl is teaching another girl how to skate. So Ranma goes into the bathroom, dumps cold water on himself, turns into a girl. He goes out. Akane can now teach Ranma how to skate as a girl. Still struggling. Ranma's still having a hard time, but at least the embarrassment is a little bit gone. But then what should happen? What should happen? But Makoto Senzenin, the guy from the figure skater group, is apparently a big womanizer. He flirts with any girl that looks attractive. And of course, he spots Ranma. You can already guess where this goes. He catches Ranma before she falls and starts flirting. Now, Ranma's kind of like, dude, get your hands off me, you son of a bitch. I'll give you a fat lip if you keep this up. And then he straight up kisses Ranma. On the lips, no holds barred, just kisses him. Now, here's the kicker. Ranma shatters, okay? He straight up just, his whole world just shatters. He runs off crying because this was in front of Akane, this was in front of everyone. Doesn't matter that he was a girl. Just can't deal with it. So he runs to the bathroom, jumps into hot water, jumps out and says, I'll kick his ass. I'm going to kill him for this. And he goes out onto the ice, even though he can't skate, and hits Makoto so many times, he passes out while standing. Just Akane, like Ranma destroys him for what he did. So Ranma goes home. No, it's not done. It gets worse, okay? Ranma goes home. Ranma's still fuming about what happened. Ryoga saw the whole thing, so he's there to tease Ranma about it. So he goes, hey, I mean, don't feel bad, Ranma. I mean, every guy goes through their first kiss, right? And so the entire family's like, wait, Ranma, you got kissed? Who did it? Who kissed you? And then Ranma goes, shut up, don't talk about it. And Ryoga goes, oh, don't worry about it. He was a handsome fellow, revealing that it was a guy. And so the entire family's like, yeah, Ranma, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. You know, it's no big thing. But Ranma's like, guys, come on, couldn't I get some sympathy? And no one is giving him any. So Ranma's off by himself practicing, and then he sits down and he goes, man, they're all just thinking it's some big joke. They're all here laughing at me and like, this happened to me. This is something that really hurt me. This is my first ever kiss, and it was by a guy. I'm so broken about this. Akane comes in with a bandage to help bandage up his face, and that's when he goes, what, you here to laugh at me too? Now, Akane could have said, no, I'm not here to laugh at you. No, she goes, she straight up laughs at him and then says, and you left yourself wide open. You only have yourself to blame for that. I'm like, bitch. Like, you absolute bitch. Again, I tell you, I know that there are characters with sadder backstories like Guts, Nico, Robin, Brooke, all these other characters. They've got sadder backstories. They've got sadder origins. But Ranma never gets out of his. That's the difference. That's why I say Ranma's one of the most tragic characters in all of anime. Because unlike all these others who have some silver linings in their life, Ranma is unending suffering. This poor bastard. Fuck a sad backstory. This guy has a sad existence. I know! God, everything about Ranma, it's so sad. When you really think about Ranma, it's like, dude, how? Just how? Is Nagatoro a bitch or a tsundere? Both. My goodness. Yeah, dude, I guarantee if I met Ranma and I just said, dude, okay, I just want to be your friend, I think he might break down, okay? That poor guy. I feel so bad for Ranma. It sucks to be him. It really sucks to be him. And his whole existence, it just sucks. And it gets worse for him because there are so many people who blame him for things that he had no part in. Like Ryoga, the pig that I told you about. He was Ranma's school friend way back in the day. But he wanted to make Ranma his rival. The problem is he has no sense of direction. So when he challenged Ranma to a fight, he got lost and couldn't find his way to the fight location. And Ranma ended up going on his training mission to China. So Ryoga followed him all the way to China and ended up following Ranma all the way to the springs where Ranma got cursed. And that's how he fell in and got cursed himself. So now he blames Ranma for the fact that he turns into a piglet. He blames Ranma for that. And he wants to kill Ranma for it. Until Akane finds him in pig form and wants to keep him as a pet and shows him affection. Now Ryoga has a crush on Akane, and Ranma is super pissed about it. And anytime he tries to separate Ryoga from Akane, keep in mind, Akane sleeps with that piglet in her bed. Ryoga is literally sharing a bed with Akane. Ranma is trying to get Ryoga out of her bed, and every time he tries to sneak in and get Ryoga out of bed with her so that he can give him a piece of his mind, Akane wakes up, thinks that he's being lecherous, and beats the hell out of him. And everyone mocks him and makes fun of him or beats him up because they think he's being a perv when really he's just trying to get Ryoga away from Akane. And you might be thinking, why doesn't he just tell Akane who Ryoga is and just reveal it? Because, see, here's the tick, isn't it? Ranma actually has more respect. He doesn't want to oust Ryoga because he knows that if he revealed who Pichon actually is, it would hurt Ryoga. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to be that level of asshole. But Akane has no problem throwing Ranma under the bus, and Ryoga has no problem doing it to him. Because Ranma's a decent person, he has to get shat on. Just this poor guy. So anytime someone says to me, dude, who's the most tragic anime character? I go, Ranma. And they go, dude, didn't you watch Berserk? Guts is way more tragic. Or didn't you watch One Piece? Robin is way more tragic. And I'm like, oh, don't get me wrong. They've got very sad stories. No question. Their backstories are really, really dark, really, really sad. Definitely put Ranma to shame. The difference, Ranma's whole existence is a tragedy. Ranma's whole existence is a tragedy. The fact that he continues to breathe air is a miracle. Yeah. Man. Anyway, I need to go ahead and end. I've gone on way longer than I intended to. All right, guys. Well, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. This was a very fun stream. Glad we got to have Daniel join us for a little while. Loved how involved y'all were. Thank you to everyone who joined me. Thank you to all of you who donated. Always really appreciate it. I love these talks, guys. Have a lot of fun. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll stream. If I do, it will be probably Batman again, just because I just need to finish Arkham Knight. I mean, not Arkham Knight, Arkham City. I need to finish Arkham City, so we may try to finish that tomorrow. I don't know. If we don't do that, we may do Helldivers. I need to see, because I think I can finally get a team together, because we've got me, we got Lark, we got Hannah, and we got one of Lark's friends, so we might be able to do a 4-man team of Helldivers, so that may be fun, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I am super tired, so I'm going to go there. Thank you guys so much, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Take care. Have a good one, fellas, as Lark would say.